Alright, so this is the tower. This guy right here is what defended us against the darkness in the storyline. It's hovering over Earth. This is like the last safe zone for good people. We're all guardians fighting against the dark, which is all the bad guys. So this is the tower though. This is where we come in. The tower's actually pretty sweet looking. It's got 3 wings, left, center, right. And there's a lot of stuff at the tower. There's your mailbox, which is where you grab your mail. I don't have any, otherwise it'd be green, so there's no mail, so I'm not going to bother checking. This is my vault, which is where you can store stuff, and I do want to grab some stuff out of here. I want to grab this. Yes, thank you. Keep my extra ships, my extra colors. This is the Cryptarch. When I pick up those Ingrams, like you saw me picking up in the gameplay, like this green one I'll get rid of because it's uncommon, it's not good enough. But this blue one, I don't know what boot it'll be. I know it'll be a boot. I don't know what gauntlet it'll be. I know it'll be a gauntlet. But you bring it to this guy and he will basically decrypt it into a physical object. So he's offering all 3 that he sees in my inventory. So you want me to decode that? Yeah, let's decode that. Then it turns into a knight type 1. And actually I'm going to rank, so I'm going to get some mail. This will be nice. So every time I do this, I'm ranking his stuff, which I just flipped around on that cube up there. So I leveled up. That always gives you something in the mail. All 3 of these objects are nothing I want. Alright, so he ranked, and that gives me something in the mail. That's where you get a reward like that. That's based on ranking. And here it is. So Cryptarch package, legendary item. I've been playing this so long, I can almost always guess what it's going to be. I'm guessing a Modolite. Let's find out. No, he gave me 2 Ingrams. And one of them is probably going to turn into a Modolite. So I'm still going to get what I want.
Knowledge is power.
Let's find out. No, I got nothing. So the reason I don't like that is because I'm just going to break all this down. And I don't really need plasteel plating, so to me I'd rather have had a Modolite. To just break all this stuff down. You know, having a rocket of that is probably worth it, so I will keep that. So these heavy weapons, they have elementals. So see how this has the purple swirl symbol and how the writing's in purple? That's void damage. That's void damage. This is arc damage. And so I only have void and arc, but there's also solar damage, which is that symbol. So for these 2 classes, special and heavy, these 2 right here, you have elemental damages. This one is all kinetic, so there's no special damage associated with them. They all use kinetic energy. The reason that's really important is because when you do some of the weekly, like the Nightfall, or the weekly heroic, which are on when you're looking at the solar system, they're the ones, the special ones off to the left on the list. They have the best rewards. They're very difficult, but oftentimes they will have either arc damage or solar damage or void damage. And if you use a weapon that has that damage, you get a huge bonus to your damage. And so it's very important to collect weapons, especially your powerful weapons, where you have a variety. So it's, even though because I don't have a purple or a gold arc damage weapon, that's why I'll keep these. Where normally I would just break them down for material. But because I mostly have void damage, I need to be collecting other stuff. And this one, I got fire there, fire there, fire. I've got arc. See, I'm keeping these blues where normally I wouldn't because I need that arc damage. Just for those special events, but they're so difficult that I need that edge. And they'll be better than these other weapons because that bonus is really powerful. But to have this many purples and golds is pretty good. Normally people are, blues and purples mostly. But then there's people out there that they have so many crazy good weapons it makes this look pathetic. So it depends on where you're at in the game. But the reason I put this, and I wanted you to see this because it just looks so amazing. It's
Wow.
got like, so that's what's cool about some of the weapons is that they, instead of looking very typical, which most do, you know, just technical looking normal
Yeah.
weapon, this one's got like a skull that glows. And, I mean, it's just
It's
amazing.
really very cool.
And so I like that aspect to some of the rarer weapons. This pistol right here is similarly just,
Oh yeah.
look at this thing on my back. I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
instead of having a revolver like where bullets go in, it looks like 3 gears. And when it
Okay.
pops out, you just pop in like a cell of energy. You saw it when I reloaded it. So it's and again, that's what you would expect from a gold gun because they're so hard to find and get a hold of. I go through thousands of greens and blues just to find however many you saw. You know, 4 golds, 1 purple, 5 purples, 2 golds, 1 gold, 2 purple. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And over here it's even less. I have 3 purples and I actually have 3 golds. So 4 purples, 3 golds, which is pretty good. This has long since been able to be ranked, but I'm waiting on 2 more shards. That's why I'm always hunting for public events because you have a chance to get one of those. Once this purple boots get these guys, and I had purples that were fully ranked up that I had shards for collected over a long time, but I hated the way they looked. And so when I finally worked up the dead orbit, these are dead orbit boots, the Greaves, to earn enough cash and enough rep with them using this sash right here to be able to get these, which I think looks good with my outfit. Looks like it fits. I think this look right here is,
Oh yeah.
that's my look.
That's crazy.
You know,
Yeah.
because most of them don't. Most of the chest pieces wouldn't have this awesome wing coming off the back. Most of the shoulders wouldn't look like this, and so I've spent a lot of time trying to get the right outfit for the way I want to look. You know, so I had to re-rank things, and I normally don't wear that dead orbit one. I wear one of these guys because they're cooler looking. But here's all the see, these strange coins are very rare. I happen to have a lot at the moment, but 16 motes of light. These are the 2 exotic currencies. So if I want to buy something exotic, which you can only do 2 days of the week, he shows up on a Friday and a Saturday. He's somewhere in this tower. You got to find him, and he sells 5 different things. Some of it's not for your class, so it's even hit or miss of whether there's anything you can buy. If you don't have saved up currency of these 2 types, that chance will come and go.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I have so many is the last 3 weeks in a row he hasn't had anything I wanted. But when he does show up, I'm going to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
And there's really no guaranteed way to get these other than the weekly heroic gives you the coin, so every week you can get a little bit of coin, other than just breaking stuff down and hoping to get lucky. And shards, I have barely any. I've got 2 energy, 4 shards, and you need a minimum 6 of each just to do 1 level on any weapon or armor. And if it's gold, you need 8, so that's even harder to rank up. So could I get 2 more today if I really try and be able to finally finish off my boots? Yes. But if I don't get lucky, it won't happen. But at this point, I have bounties completed, and that's why this guy's lit up. He's where you get your bounties. But I want to put on the stuff I want to rank to get that bonus for it. So I'm trying to rank this weapon. I'm trying to rank this shotgun. And we'll keep working on the arc. Make sure I'm right about that. Yeah, work that. All of this is correct because everything else is complete. So nothing to even bother with there. And I'm fully ranked on my class, so.
Yes?
Oh, and I might flip the corner, which will give me even more. Oh, and I got a mode of light. Yay. 1 more bounty and I'll have ranked my Vanguard rank up another level, so I'll get something in the mail for that. And sure enough, because this is some of the best way to get XP, by selecting the right weapon, I was able to rank it up. And boom, I've got Glimmer,
That
no
thing's
problem.
sweet.
Increased weapon stability. Now it's a better gun. Nothing else flips, so no big deal there. But I might as well pick up, every day there's a new set of bounties, and so some are a lot easier than others to get. These are all worth doing. Oh, that's so easy. Oh my god. There's really no reason not to get
Bounty
these.
accepted. Goodbye, Guardian.
You'll like this weapon.
Wow.
Fat brace on it.
Holy crap.
And actually, I'll even switch out my skill set here, because this one's more exciting in a lot of ways. Get my soccer cape. Oh, I did this time.
The skill set comes with grunting.
I love that little soccer cape in there. Oh,
Wow.
dropped a blue. Yay, I got a blue drop. So that's a rare. That's a rare item. Common, uncommon, rare, legendary, and exotic. And I have no
Holy
idea what that blue will be. I'll have to take it back to the tower. There's a guy who decodes it into something real, like a weapon. That would look like a heavy weapon, potentially. Almost there, 80%. This area is kind of sparse.
I like the terrain though. I like all the detail.
It's kind of annoying to have to kind of run around to find people to kill. Some areas are just chock full of people. And actually, I have an app on my phone that tells me, okay, if I'm on Earth, let me go to Earth. So Moth Yards should be a public event. This is a timer and it tells me there should be a Moth Yard event. And I'm in the Moth Yards if I look at my thing. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. So I'm in Moth Yards. And if I get 3 public events, that's one of my bounties. Right now I'm working on missions, 6 missions, patrol missions for a bounty. So this is a way of like, once you get good at the game and know to do a bunch of things at the same time, it's easier to progress quickly. Maximizing here. Oh, found a box.
Strat.
If I get lucky, and I got lucky. Real lucky. It was a great box. Usually get like 1 spin medal, so that was a really good pull. I don't know where everybody's at. Bye.
I like the optic, man. That's pretty fun.
I know, right?
I mean, how much easier can it get, man? The freaking
The little quick.
wow.
And you can swap that around. So you come in here and you hit the Y button to customize it, and you can pick, like the agile sight. Some of them have pretty big scopes on them too. That's a little bit different.
Oh, cool. I like it, man.
Throw me a grenade. Let's see if I can get him. It's kind of a long shot. Oh, I missed him. Try to get away. So if I want to get really, if there's like 15 of them and I'm just being surrounded, well, it's a big boss guy, you can just do a special. Oh, here we go. And that would have taken out, it's so powerful, that would have taken out really high level guys, even if there was a ton of them. And then the bar starts back up again, so it'll be a while before I can do that. But I can throw another grenade.
That's crazy. That zoom optic's awesome.
This invisible guy. I saw you.
You saw the invisible guy coming. Awesome. I like that head visor thing, man, with the little dots on it. That was freaking me out.
I'm a big fan of the sniper rifle. Let me switch out to purple machine gun. You can only have one gold out at any one time, whether it's armor or gun,
Oh, okay.
which is unfortunate. So you do a lot of swapping around. Now, this thing, this will one-shot kill no matter what. What I like about this, oh yeah, group of, bam. What I like about this is if I'm in an area like this, where it's just wide open and there's not a lot of guys, I'll just go get on this wing up here. I don't really have to go anywhere.
Oh, wow.
Headshot.
Awesome. Freaking sick.
There we go.
Wow.
I was hoping that public event would come, but it's like it might not. And it's, you pick all like this, I don't know what it's going to be, but I know that it's going to be a gauntlet because of the hand icon. This is green, it's too low level, I just break it down for parts. Might be good. There's always a chance it will turn into a purple. But with this, it's already a gun, just get rid of it. I'm not going to want that. Got a purple sniper rifle, so if I want to have a yellow rocket launcher out, for example, that's why you have to have multiple guns. This thing is awesome. It's heat seeks, it's got proximity explosion, so you can just almost fire and forget. But the gold weapons, man, they're so slow to rank up. They take so much XP that it can't do what it will be able to do at some point. Because I haven't unlocked it yet. I haven't upgraded it that far. So I know it's capable of doing stuff, but it just can't do yet.
I like that aspect of it.
Whereas, if I pick up a gold gun, like a green or a blue or whatever, I could rank it up it would be full pretty quickly.
That is a cool aspect.
So I've had this for weeks now, and I haven't even made it to the heat seeker part of it. So it does early based on proximity. So I unlocked that, which is these two things right here and here. It's two big specials. Everything else is pretty standard. These all just make it stronger. But it just, the amount of XP that makes this wheel slowly, you know, to the point where I could click on it is just so slow.
I got you.
Whereas something like this, I probably ranked this thing up probably within an hour. I switch out armor for different reasons, so that's why I have to have a purple helmet, even though it's not that strong, so that I can use my gold chest. Because my gold chest allows me to carry a bunch of ammo. So when I'm playing online against people in like deathmatch or whatever, it's more important to have ammo than the other abilities. These things just change the way you look. Just change my coloring around. But I just picked up this one Thunder Devil and it makes everything look like titanium.
Whoa.
Or not titanium, platinum. This helmet I'm working on, it's another gold one I have. What's really cool about it is when I use that shield you saw me throw down on the ground, that bubble.
Right.
So when I'm inside that bubble, it gives my whole team all kinds of special abilities, stronger weapons,
cool.
and shields. And this helmet, one of its special perks, and it's an exotic helmet that I'm still working on, it blinds enemies who enter it. So when if they try to come after you and attack you inside the bubble, as soon as they step inside, they're blinded. So even though I already had a gold helmet, this is particularly good for playing against real people, because when I'm using it in a match, their instinct is to go inside and try to mess me up because I'm inside my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Well, inside my shield, not only am I stronger and I hit harder and I have more defense, the second they step in, they're blind. So it's just like, yeah, come on in. But it's the helmet that gives this character type with this skill set, with that bubble shield, it gives it that extra ability. So they're not expecting it because it's this helmet that gives me that. So that's where the layers of stuff really kick in.
I really like this. This game has got so much to it.
The Ascendant Shards, see, Glimmer, I get that every time I kill somebody, I'm getting Glimmer. Spin Metal, you saw me, I'm just picking that up. It's just those plants that grow off of rusty parts. The Ascendant Shards, you can only get in special ways. They're very difficult to get. You never have enough of them, which is why I could have long since ranked this up, because I've XP'd it to the point where I can select everything, but I don't have the materials. And so the last level of everything, up until then, who knows what it might require. You know, they require all different types of things. You know, like this one, I need Spirit Plume, weapon parts, Glimmer. The last level always requires Ascendant material. So for guns, it's energy. For armor, it's shards. And those are the ones that take forever to acquire. One of the ways you acquire them is that those public events. And so the reason I was checking that thing, and it's saying, let's see, the divide in 3 minutes, which is a guaranteed. That's the most like consistent one. So I'm gonna jump on my Sparrow and head on over to where I know the divide is. Because in 3 minutes there should be a public event, and there's a chance that it'll drop Ascendant material. And this one is always, the reason it's so reliable, it's always in the same spot, and it's a giant tank robot bug-like looking thing that gets dropped off of the spaceship and you have to destroy it. And here I'm still doing patrols, and now this one's come back. It's one of the easy ones, so while I'm in the area, I'm definitely gonna. This one is specific enemies, so I'll hit the details button and it wants fallen, so that's easy. So they'll have that in the divide, so I'm just going to keep going. A lot of people jump off their vehicles. I like to just drive through buildings. In the end, it's quicker. It's not a lot quicker, but it's a little. Especially when you know where you're going. Make it through the chaos, and I did not make it, but bam, get off of me.
And wreck.
Pick up my stuff. And here, since there's so many of these guys. They drop ammo. So those more the purple ones are the rockets. One of the rarest ammo to pick up. So you're always... Nothing comes for free. You have to work for everything. So it's all about understanding the game, understanding how to create your own force multipliers by doing patrols and missions and bounties in the right area at the right time, so that you can just keep maximizing your gameplay. This area, so the robot drops right here, and he should be here in 52 seconds. And then within 5 minutes of the timer is usually when they show up, sometime within that 5 minutes. It's rarely ever right on the dot. But this one always shows up, whereas that other one never even came. And this timer is an aftermarket app. It's not like the game put it out. So that's why it's not perfect. It's based on online data that's being fed to it at every moment. It's trying to calculate based on the rules when it thinks it'll happen again. And some are more consistent than others, so this one's almost, well, it's never been wrong on this one. And sometimes it's different things, but this one's always the same public event, that robot. I already did that mission, that was quick. So I'll look around here, I don't want to do that. But this triangle, the triangle one is people drop stuff, so you just have to collect it.
It is important that the
It's a
new
drop
knowledge
ship.
begins to understand our enemies.
What I know is if you do it at the right moment and I'm running out of time, you can kill the entire... too early and too late.
Oh, fuck. Premature blastulation there.
It's hard to do from that far away.
That was slick, though, if you could have just...
Oh, it takes
totaled
them
all
all out, because now here they all are.
Oh, shit.
I would have just had a pile of goodies to go pick up. Oh, no, I do not want that weapon. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Oh, pox. These things disappeared randomly.
Wow.
Fine stuff. And that really was kind of like whatever, because green things are just worthless at my level. So I just break it down for stuff. And I really don't want this kind of weaponry out, so I'm going to pull out. Let's try out the shotgun. Love the pistol. Oh wow, this is a cool looking shotgun. I'm trying to use this one.
Wow. It's got a rather large circle.
I know, it kind of looks like a blunderbuss.
It's like, holy crap. It's like anything inside that circle is fine. You get like 3 or 4 guys lined up, that'd be cool.
I know,
There you go.
I'm trying, he's reloading. Oh no.
Oh, it doesn't take them both out.
It's not ranked up,
Okay.
but it's an exotic, so at some point it's going to be incredibly powerful.
It's crazy.
There's another drop
It's
ship.
like Bort.
Let's see if we can get it.
Oh, do the timing. Yeah.
Oh, too high. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, you got cut most of them.
Yeah, I'll open this guy. Not much drop though. Only one of these induction rods. But it went from, it must be 20% a piece. Put on that rocket. Let's try the gold shotgun. And there we go. And I do not like this scope, so I'm definitely getting rid of that. I need more of a reflex scope. There we go. Something I can be quicker about. Rockets. grenade time though.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, that's gonna finish me off right there. Man,
That worked.
100.
Well done.
Mission complete. So now, check my bounty real quick. And see, I'm getting dead orbit credit instead of some other faction because I put that sash on my outfit.
Oh.
But come down here and 2 more to do. And see, when this is complete, I go back to the tower, I turn it in, ton of XP, ton of money. You put the weapons on that you're liking to rank up right before you turn it in, and you get all that XP boost on a specific weapon. That's one way to like be smart about it. I only have to kill another 5 enemies without dying, so I'm actually close to a bounty. And obviously these missions are easier than the bounties, and so they give you less XP. I really don't want to do those while I'm waiting for this public event. I'm really surprised that I'm having bad luck here with these events. Once a day, if you do a public, just the first time you do it, every 24 hours, you get a guaranteed shard back at the tower where your mail is. You'll get an email basically. Open it up, there'll be a shard in it. For every one you do, there's always the chance it'll give you one right here on the spot, but it's like a roll of the dice. But this is a good area because there's people all over the place, there's missions around, there's dropships pouring in, so you don't have to, you know how the Moth Yards was kind of more remote, this is just a better place to grind, for lack of a better word, or farm. And since they're all here together, might as well give them a big smash. Smart enough not to walk into it. Got my wake on because in PvP, player versus player, most people don't expect your special to have a wake, and so other people will step into it, or they're standing nearby too long. Whereas the computer automatically knows because of the coding that you've thrown it down, they won't step in it.
Computer's cheating.
It is. It's cheating. But in other ways, the real people are much more tactical in other ways. Their intelligence is used differently, but still it's superior. These guys are dumb as a brick. Like, no player would stand still like that. They'd be like, you gotta try to shoot me. Now I'm getting worried. This thing it's still saying. It's just weird. How did I miss it? Ugh, just want one. But since it's not coming, I might as well go to the next area because I don't want to have to do these missions. So if I go to this next area, hopefully there'll be, I only need to do 2 more missions. Hopefully there'll be one of the kill ones or the pick up stuff ones. I prefer those, and there's a kill one right here. This is a great area because they're all piled up. So this is another shotgun I haven't really used. It's a gold, so it's even better. Let's see how it does. Oh wow, I can't even take it out. Fully unupgraded. So this is just a raw weapon. Someday it'll be amazing, but I don't use it very often. And then I got it recently too. And it's obviously for PvP because it only has 4 rounds. So at some point, these individual shots will be incredibly powerful. And you wouldn't want to use them out here where you need a lot of shots, but when you're playing against a real person, you just want to win. It's worth it to have something, just one shot, be amazingly powerful. But for here, it's just kind of slow.
Looks good.
Oh yeah, very cool. All the exotic ones tend to look a little
Like the glowy.
They have certain things that just make them special. I'm really working on. This is a truly good weapon, so I use it as my primary. And it's unranked gold. It's just so fast and accurate and powerful and shoot from the hip. It's just like probably one of the best pistols. Actually, everybody says it's the best pistol in the game. usually almost always have to aim, but this one you really don't. You just fire. Instead of having to be like, ow. Look, I didn't even hit him. He has an aim bonus when shooting from the hip, so it's better from the hip. Which means it's quicker, and it shoots quick, and it reloads quick. So for a pistol, it's just like, it's the best of everything. And it is not ranked up. And look, I just completed that bounty, bam.
Great work.
Sweep and clear.